going on today, guys? Back again on my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me today. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing some more chess. Now, the reason chess is pretty important is to know as an analyst, especially a data analyst or a data scientist, is machine learning element. Or the AI element of chess. Basically, the way it works is you've got predictive modeling with AI, especially when you're playing these AI bots on chess.com, and they work with, they give so many different sort of scenarios um, as to sort of what could happen with an outcome. There'll be a couple of blunders and mistakes in the algorithm, especially the bots that aren't on as high a level. Like this bot that I just beat here isn't, as strong as, say, a bot that, might be of 1,000, which is kind of like, entry level chess hustler in the park. But it's still like, pretty sort of it's pretty good to sort of like practice on. You'll get away with making a few more mistakes as you go up and versus harder bots. It gets that little bit tougher to beat them. Okay, so I'm just on my chess.com account here, Dirtblood. So basically, Dirtblood was my old, just for a bit of context, it was my old RuneScape name back in 2001. I think I started playing 2000. I was like grade four, something like that. Yeah, grade four, because it was around the time when Harry Potter first came out. And basically, yeah, I quite liked Harry Potter, and Mud Blood and Pure Blood you couldn't use as a RuneScape name, so I said Dirt Blood to sort of come up with that sort of idea, the imagination and the creativity you have when you're a kid. All right, so we're going to go here, as you can see on my account here. I've beaten these beginner bots. So I beat Martin, who was 250, Lani, who was 400, Jan J 700. So still yet to beat a bot on a chess score of 1,000 on my account. Now this is sort of like an AI bot. It's based on an algorithm that is similar to the standard of what you'd see a chess hustler markets at Park, New York Gardens, or wherever they are globally. These hustlers can sort of, or maybe like even sort of kind of a weaker player at a local chess club. That's sort of what 1,000 is. Now, it's not very good. It's sort of like a beginner kind of level, but you have to have some knowledge of chess to be able to do it. So, for me as a beginner with chess, I'm going to try and use my problem solving and my analytical pattern recognition skills to try and beat this bot here on 1,000. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit as we go to try and make this video a little bit interesting here. And we'll go from there. So basically, my strategy here is I want to see where this player opens up to start off with. Okay, they've moved their pawn out there. So I go, okay, well, I can have a crack at their queen with my green bishop. So I'm going to pull a couple of moves off here. I'm going to see how that goes. I've got to play aggressive straight away. I've got to sort of start taking pieces with these bots that are a little bit better than me, because you don't start taking pieces. They just know the moves to get you in checkmate really quickly when they have all their pieces on the board. So you want to try and put their queen under attack as quickly as possible and go from there, because if you don't, it's going to be a bit of a disaster. Okay, so I've got a few options here. I can go take this pawn out, and they'll get me with their bishop, which is not a very good trade here. So, it's, opportunity cost here. You're not going to give up a pawn for the bishop. You're not going to, you know, stay at home and eat cake on the couch over instead of going for a run if your goal is to get six pack abs. All right, so I'm going to come over here. I've got my pawn here to back me up. She's had to move her queen now, so she's got a queen out. Okay, that allows a strong position here for my bishop. Okay, so let's have a bit of a look. All right, move our pawn up here, see how that goes. Straight away, big move. and that's the thing. They hit the full range board moves here. These algorithms, so it's quite intense. So they might go my queen next. Yep, and then I'll go queen for a queen. So, a trade for a trade isn't too bad there because if I'm going to have a chance here, we need to take the queens out. Um, a lot of my kind of experience with chess, I played chess club as a kid. I was never very good, but against stronger players, would always kind of get it down a lot closer and could sometimes potentially draw it. And that's just because my aggressive kind of playing style, taking the pieces, can work pretty well sometimes. So, um, and with this too, with an algorithm, is if I do a few dumb things, it'll probably, you know, change up the algorithm a bit, potentially, potentially. All right, so I'm going to go here. That's good. All right, so I can see, yeah, all right, I'm going to do that trade. Was for a bishop. Yep, that was always going to happen. So now I need to get my bishop out of here. Um, I can see that there's a few lines here that I can sort of build in here. But we're sort of starting to get a bit of a chance here. We're not too far off the money. Okay, so you can kind of see my strategies playing out here. Okay, so I can see, right, where am I going to move my horse to next? Am I going to take the bishop out and the pawn will get me? I'm going to say yes, because this is a better player than me. I'm trying to eliminate as many pieces on the board as I possibly can. That's my strategy here. Okay, so bishop, I can come up here, do something there, bishop for a bishop, or I can go, uh, let's start, let's get a bit of an going over here. Okay, cool. All right, bishop here. It's fine, he can take that. Okay, he's not going to take it. Oh, okay, I was going to bait it here, and he's potentially going to take my pawn, but that's not going to work. So he's come down here now. If I go here with the bishop, take the pawn, he gets me with the bishop. Um, so realistically, he's got me here because he's got a pawn that has me in two spots, and I'm going to lose one of these pieces no matter what I do, unless I can put him in check in the next move, which is, virtually impossible here. So um, all I can do here is take his pawn, and then, yeah, his bishop's going to get mine. Yep. All right. That's okay. All right. So what's he got left in contention? I need to probably take out two of these pieces to sort of have a chance here now. And I need to try and get some pawns to the other side so I can potentially get a queen back. That's my thinking here, analyzing what's on the board. So she's got five of my pieces, and I've got, yeah, something like seven or something of hers, but I've only got three pieces worth any merit at all. They were all trades. Okay, so let's go here. Sure. Um, so what I need to do now is I need to get my castle out. I need to try and take his bishop somehow, or eliminate one of his castles out from contention. It's going to be the only way here that I'm going to have a good shot. And he just made a shocking move here. So I can now go here. Cool. All right, we're in this now. I keep saying he, but it's a she on the game, but it's really an it. So yeah, just excuse that. If anyone's sort of watching and wondering, what's this guy think he's doing? Okay, so right. So I'm gonna bring this back a bit, change my angles around a bit. I'm gonna see if I can knock out another castle here. The play to knock out his castle would be here, but then I've only got pawns and a castle left, and it's just going to be a fair fight. It's pretty tough to win a chess game like that. So Better push some of these up. He's going to start sucking me up with the castle. That could get tough. Oh, yeah, okay. Got me in check. Right. Bad move on my behalf. Do this. So yeah, if he takes me here, I'll get him here. Get some of these out of the picture. Yep, that was going to happen. Um, a chance. So this is how I sort of typically play chess. I get it down to the last couple of pieces, and then I have a red hot go from there. Yeah, and that's how I try and take on a player who's a bit better than me. You try and get them down to the last few pieces. You play aggressively, try and take key pieces off the board as best as you can. Um, Here's what I'm going to do. He's going to take me here. Good. All right. Now what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to bring my king up. I'm going to take out his pawn, so he's just got a king left, and then we'll go from there. In the meantime, I'll get my pawn to the other side here, and I'll get my queen back. Okay, cool. So he's going to start coming over to that pawn. I've used it as a bit of a decoy here. All right. Sure. Cool. All right. Now we're going pawn to the other side here now. And then what I'll try and do is I'll try and corner this bloke. I'm going to go here, he'll go here, and that'll give me a couple of moves over here. And I've also got a pawn here, so I can just zigzag here if need be. Sometimes chess.com will just call a stalemate on this. Hopefully that doesn't happen here today. Um, Now I'm a chance. Check. Okay, so got him here. The, 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 haven't got him here. I'm going to need to push this guy into the corner, or this bot into the corner. Check. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get two queens on the board. We'll take that one down there, but that's okay. Now we've got two queens on the board. Right. Okay. So now I've just got to get this dude in, this bot in check. So, all right. Now now the fun begins. So I go here, check, get that on the green. What's his line here? The check. Is that check? Yeah, check. He's on the green again. Yeah. So it's still go into this one place here. I just keep pushing into that corner. picture. So there it is, guys. There's the win. Um, an analyst beating a AI chess bot with a chess score of 1,000, moving into that um, level of, I guess, being able to play and somewhat hold your own against um, a street chess hustler for someone who hasn't played chess since grade six. If you like this video, give it the thumbs up, and I'll look forward to catching you again soon. Cheers.